Cinnamon floating in the air, old records spinning somewhere. Tiny lights above the bar glow like little paper stars. Someone's reading by the wall, someone's waiting for a call. Outside leaves begin to fall like they don't care much at all. You walk in with tired eyes, wearing sweaters oversized. Order coffee extra sweet, then collapse into the seat. There's a softness in your face, like you finally found a place where the world can slow itself for a moment on the shelf. Funny how a tiny room can suddenly erase the gloom. Cinnamon and vinyl nights, coffee steam and blurry lights. Every little second glows like a song nobody knows. Stay here till the morning sun, talk until the day's done. Maybe we don't need much more than this little corner store. Jazz guitar begins to play while the clouds all drift away. Window fog and sleepy eyes make the whole world feel disguised. You tell stories from your past, dreams you thought would never last. I just listen quietly like it's some old melody. People come and people go still. Somehow the room feels slow, like the night itself decided not to leave us here alone. Coffee stains on scattered notes, tiny words in winter coats. Maybe years from now we'll miss nights exactly like this. Outside everything moves fast. Inside we can finally last. Cinnamon and vinyl skies, tiny stars and tired eyes. Even if the seasons change, I will love this place the same. Morning light through the window pane, tiny silver drops of rain. People speaking soft and low, like they've got nowhere else to go. Fresh baked bread and cinnamon air, vinyl spinning somewhere there. Barista dancing half asleep while jazz drums shuffle through the beat. You walked in with messy hair, coffee scent and autumn air, holding books against your chest like you just escaped the rest. Outside buses scream and run, inside time slows down to one. Little cafe by the street turns the whole world bittersweet. Maybe it's the jazz tonight, maybe it's the yellow light, but everything feels warm and right, like we don't have to leave tonight. Sunday foam and caramel skies, little sparks inside your eyes. We don't need a reason why, just stay here for a little while. Slow dancing with our paper cups, laughing when the train wakes us. Maybe this is paradise in this little coffee life. Sunday foam and city glow, every song feels soft and slow. If the world gets cold outside, we'll stay warm beneath these lights. Street lights paint in blurry gold, tiny stories being told. Students writing half awake dreams they're terrified to chase. An old man reads the same old news, young lovers sharing headphones to. Every table has a scene, like pages from a magazine. You trace circles on your cup while the evening fills us up. Funny how the smallest things can make your heavy heartbeat sing. Rain begins to tap the glass, clouds and strangers drifting past, till somehow this tiny place feels safer than the outside race. Maybe we were meant to meet right here between the jazz and steam. Maybe nothing lasts forever, still tonight feels like a dream. Sunday foam and caramel skies, golden stars and tired eyes. We don't have to chase the night, everything already shines. Slow dancing with our paper cups, talk just simply this. Tiny seconds we don't miss. Moonlight dripping through the blinds, silver glow on coffee lines. Tiny cafe almost closed, still nobody wants to go. Baristas stacking empty cups, old chai slowly filling up. Every table breathing slow, like the night already knows. You arrive without a sound, soft rain falling all around. Hair still wet from city streets, cold hands searching for the heat. Outside people rush away, inside time begins to fade. Somewhere in the quiet blue, everything leads back to you. Maybe nights are made for this, half awake in caffeine bliss. Maybe hearts beat easiest when the world gets silent first. Moonlight cappuccino dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Still your eyes pull me inside, like the ocean late at night. Slow song spinning in the dark, tiny fire inside my heart. Maybe love is something small, like staying till the curtains fall. Street lights melting on the glass, yellow river sliding past. Every stranger passing by feels like part of someone's life. You keep laughing at my jokes, even all the awkward ones. Funny how a random night can suddenly start feeling right. Vinyl crackles near the bar, tiny planets, tiny stars floating through the sleepy room, like living in a movie scene. Last train echoes far away, still I wish that you could stay. One more song and one more cup, maybe that would be enough. No need for perfect words tonight, your silence already sounds nice. Moonlight cappuccino glow, some feelings move soft and slow. Even if the morning comes, I won't forget what this was. Sunlight dancing on the floor, bell keeps ringing at the door. Everybody looks alive, like a movie scene at 5. Espresso hearts and magazine dreams, nothing here is what it seems. Still I kinda like the show, so I order one more cold brew. Laptop poets by the wall, trying hard to risk it all. Artists sketching half awake dreams they're terrified to chase. Someone's dog is sleeping near, tiny laughter everywhere. Every table tells a tale hidden somewhere in the haze. Music bouncing off the walls, tonight the whole world feels small. For a second life feels easy, like we're exactly where we should be. Welcome to the coffee shop paradise, where the bad days disappear. Tonight, golden hour in a paper cup. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Laughing like we're 21, running wild beneath the sun. Maybe this is all we need. Coffee shop paradise indeed. Late night talks and blurry lights, tiny stars and city nights. Every heartbeat feels brand new inside this paradise with you. Street musicians by the train, playing songs above the rain. People dancing while they wait, like the China chow and fade. Barista calling out the name. Somehow everybody came looking for a place to hide from the speed of outside life. You walk in wearing all black, vintage headphones on your back. Order something way too sweet, then start tapping to the beat. Outside, traffic fills the air. Inside, nobody really cares. We just dance between the steam, living in a caffeine dream. Maybe life goes way too fast. of bliss. Rain keeps falling down in waves. People run, but I just stay, watching rivers on the glass like old memories drifting past. Coffee cooling near my hand, songs I almost understand. Something bittersweet tonight feels beautiful beneath the light. Streetlights glow in amber gold, every lonely story told. Taxi shadows slide away into another tired day. Barista wipes the counter clean, like erasing movie scenes. Still your shadow somehow stays, floating through these cafe days. Maybe lonely isn't bad when the music sounds like that. Maybe healing happens slow, like the rain outside the door. Rainy window playlist, slow songs and silhouettes. Every little drop reminds me some hearts never really forget. City glowing softly like stars beneath the smoke. I'm just sitting with the echoes of words we never spoke. Rainy window playlist, midnight coffee breath. Some nights sadness sounds exactly like the songs we almost kept. Couples laughing near the door. I don't miss you anymore. At least that's what I tell myself, while your ghost stays on the shelf. Old piano through the room, playing fragile little tunes. Makes the silence feel alive, like your voice still survives. Outside traffic paints the street red and white in broken streams. Inside every tiny sound pulls another memory out. I remember winter coats, your handwriting in my notes, the way you stared into the rain like you somehow loved the pain. Funny how the smallest things still can pull invisible strings. One old song and suddenly you're sitting right in front of me. Rainy window playlist, no clouds and regrets. Every passing stranger looks like someone I still can't forget. City glowing slowly like fading Polaroids. I keep finding little pieces of us inside the noise. Rain keeps singing to the street, only has a gentle beat. Maybe hearts don't really mend, maybe they just learn to bend. Rainy window playlist, last cup before bed. Maybe someday all these feelings won't keep circling in my head. Rainy window playlist, soft jazz and neon lights. Even broken hearts can look beautiful on certain nights. I'm shining on the avenue, taxi lights and shades of blue. Tiny cafe on 3rd Street where lonely hearts and strangers meet. The waitress hums a velvet tune, silver spoons beneath the moon. Coffee machines breathing slow like they already seem to know. You walked in around 10:30, said you hated crowded weekends. Hair still wet from pouring rain, smiling like you knew my name. Outside the city moves too fast, inside we make the moment last. Window fog and quiet songs make it feel like we belong. Records turning slowly now, don't know when and don't know how, but somewhere in this sleepy room. The darkness started losing you. Open till midnight, talking in low lights, music and coffee and you. Rain on the outside, warm hands across mine. Nothing else feels this true. Stay a little longer, let the playlist wander. Maybe we don't need to move. Open till midnight, everything feels right when I'm sitting here with you. Steam clouds dancing near the lamp, old jazz posters slightly damp. Couples whisper by the wall like they're scared to speak at all. You laugh softly through your cup, every sound just wakes me up. Funny how a random night can suddenly rewrite your life. Street musicians down below, playing songs from long ago. Traffic rhythms blend in time with your fingers touching mine. Barista cleaning empty trays while midnight slowly starts to fade. Still I hope the clock stands still, like somehow maybe time just will. If tomorrow comes too soon, meet me underneath the moon. Same cafe and same old chair, still be waiting for you there. Open till midnight, tiny neon skylines floating like sugar and cream. Out in the cold world, we're just two lost souls inside a caffeine dream. Stay a little longer, let the city wander. Nothing really matters now. Open till midnight, our own little starlight. Somehow we just figured out. Last train coming down the line. Still I wish for one more night, one more laugh and one more song. Somewhere quiet we belong. Open till midnight, holding on to moonlight. Maybe this feeling survives even when daylight arrives. I'll remember tonight. Honey latte on your lips, tiny freckles, fingertips. Sunday sneakers oversized, morning sparkles in your eyes. Playlist full of happy songs we've been singing all along. Every table, every chair feels lighter when you are there. Fresh flowers by the counter glow, people moving soft and slow. Someone laughing near the door makes me smile a little more. Cloudy skies above the town, still you never seem weighed down. You just spin and hum along, turning silence into songs. Nothing fancy, nothing wild, just your goofy little smile. Funny how a quiet day can take all my fears away. Honey latte love, sweet enough for us. Tiny dancing sugar rush, every time we touch. Oh, we got that soft cafe glow. Slow mornings never felt so gold. Honey latte love tonight, everything feels so alive. Paper cups and sleepy eyes, time and noise like my favorite kind of choice. Maybe life moves way too fast, maybe good things never last. Still tonight I wanna stay lost inside this little place. Honey latte love, sweet enough for us. Every little ordinary thing turns magical with us. Warm light shining on your face, time itself begins to slow. Funny how the smallest nights become the ones you never let go. If the world gets loud someday, meet me where the music plays. Same old cafe, same old booth, same soft laugh and same sweet truth. Honey latte love, tonight everything is feeling right. Even when the daylight fades, I'll remember cafe days. Honey latte love, so slow, like the songs on late night radio. Maybe we don't need much more than this tiny world we're living for. Strawberry cake on a yellow plate. I'm sitting here and I'm gonna wait. Even if you're running a little bit late, I'll just smile and leave it to fate. Counting the bubbles in my soda pop, I hope this feeling never has to stop. My heart skipping like a lo-fi beat on this quiet and sunny little street. Everything feels like a movie scene. Sugar high under the blue sky, watching all the clouds go drifting by. You and I, oh baby, don't be shy. Love is like a colorful butterfly, flying way up high. The sweetest scent is in the warm air. Sunlight is playing in your messy hair. Funny stories that we always share. I can find a home almost anywhere, as long as you're sitting across from me, sipping on a cup of vanilla tea. Sugar high under the blue sky, watching all the clouds go drifting by. You and I, oh baby, don't be shy. Love is like a colorful butterfly, flying way up high. Let's take a walk when the sun goes down, through the sleepy parts of this old town. Every moment is a sweet surprise when I'm looking in your pretty eyes. Sugar high under the blue sky, watching all the clouds go drifting by. You and I, oh baby, don't be shy. Love is like a colorful butterfly, butterfly. You and I, so sweet, like candy, just staying happy. Table by the window side, watching all the world outside. Rain keeps tapping on the glass, like old memories coming back. Coffee cooling near my songs I barely understand. Still somehow they fit tonight, like shadows underneath the light. You used to sit across from me, talking endlessly about dreams. Now the chair stays empty still, yet I look toward it against my will. Outside buses fade away into another tired day. Inside every tiny sound pulls another feeling out. Maybe hearts don't fully heal, maybe they just learn what's real. Table by the window light, lonely songs and rainy nights. Every little thing reminds me how quickly love can pass us by. Still the coffee smells the same, still they call out people's names. Funny how the world moves on, even when your heart feels gone. Barista cleaning near the bar, soft jazz floating from afar. Couples laughing near the door, like I've seen this all before. I remember winter scars, tiny fights inside the car, late night walks in cheap cafes, all our blurry younger days. Maybe we were never meant to survive where the story went. Still I'd relive every scene just to know what all this means. Streetlights shimmer in the rain, like they're spelling out your name. And for one brief second more, you feel close enough to touch. Some people leave quietly, but their echoes never leave. Table by the window glow, watching all the people go. Maybe someday I'll sit here without wishing you were near. Till then I'll stay one cup more, listening to the thunderstorm, trying to believe again love can find its way back in. Waking up to the golden light, everything's gonna be alright. Threw on my favorite summer dress, leaving behind the morning mess. Step outside and I feel the breeze, dancing through the cherry blossom trees. My heart is bouncing like a tennis ball. I'm ready now, I'm gonna give my all. The bells are ringing at the cafe door. I've never felt this kind of magic before. Oh, lemonade sunshine in my eyes, painted rainbows in summer skies. Running fast where the shadows hide, with a sparkling feeling deep inside. Everything is bright, everything is new, just because I'm walking here with you. Ice is clinking in a paper cup, I'm never ever gonna give this up. The roses climb the fence without a care, reaching for a sky that's always there. I learned from how they bend but never break, rerouting every time the cold winds wake. There's something about the way they don't rush, don't force the flower or the morning hush. They simply rise again when they are ready, and that feels like the bravest thing already. We bloom in silence, we bloom in gray, we bloom through winters, we find our way, even when the petals fall. Something stays, we bloom, oh we bloom. Through every kind of broken, we bloom. Maybe growing's just the art of letting go of seeds we didn't know we'd sow. And in the dark, beneath the snow, something beautiful is learning how to grow. And all the parts of me I thought were gone were just asleep and waiting for the dawn. So I'll be patient, I'll be soft and still, and let the bloom come when it will. We bloom in silence, we bloom in gray, we bloom through winters, we find our way, even when the petals fall. Something stays, we bloom, oh we bloom. Through every kind of broken, we bloom. We bloom through every season. We bloom. Oh, we bloom. Quietly, slowly, we bloom. Dust is dancing in the afternoon rain, shadows stretching in a lazy way. I'm leaning back in this velvet chair, listening to the hum that's everywhere. The ice is clinking in a tall glass, watching the busy afternoon pass. Time is melting like a sugar cube, lost in the static of a lo-fi tube, floating on a cloud made of mellow sound. Lo-fi dreams inside my head, softest words are being said. Close my eyes and drift away in this cafe. I will stay where the colors never fade to gray. I'm writing letters that I'll never send, finding peace around the river bend. The acoustic strings start to gently play, chasing the ghosts of the yesterday. There's a comfort in this quiet room, watching the evening flowers bloom. Lo-fi dreams inside my head, Just a brand new place to start. Lo-fi dreams inside my head. Softest words are being said. Close my eyes and drift away in this cafe. I will stay a little longer in the lo-fi haze. Perfect kind of days. Steam rising from my ceramic cup, watching the city slowly wake up. Through the window people pass us by, under the pale of the morning sky. The smell of roasted beans in the air takes away every single worrying care. No need to rush, no need to run, just melting away in the morning sun. The clock on the wall is ticking so slow, letting the rhythm of the city flow. Slow down, feel the vibe, everything is gonna be alright. In this little corner where we hide, under the soft and golden cafe light. Yeah, we're taking our time tonight. The page is turning in my favorite book. I love the way your messy shadows look. Quiet laughter from the table next door. Small talk echoes on the wooden floor. Your eyes are dreaming of a distant place, while the sunlight dances on your face. Slow down, feel the vibe, everything is gonna be alright. In this little corner where we hide, under the soft and golden cafe light. Yeah, we're taking our time tonight. Maybe the world moves way too fast, but these moments are meant to last. Don't look back, just stay right here. Everything we need is very near. Slow down, feel the vibe, everything is gonna be alright. In this little corner where we hide, under the soft and golden cafe light. Just you and me, coffee and tea, slowly drifting slowly. The world can wait outside. Neon signs begin to flicker and glow. The city traffic is moving so slow. Blue raindrops tapping on the window glass, watching the midnight strangers pass. The cafe light is a lonely star, wondering exactly where you are, wrapped in a blanket of misty blue. Everything reminds me of you. The static noise is a sweet lullaby. Neon stars in the pouring rain wash away the shadow of the pain. Late night cafe, Is it too late to call your name? Or is the feeling not the same? The stars are hiding behind the clouds, all hiding from the crowds. Neon stars in the pouring rain wash away the shadow of the pain. Late night cafe, midnight train, I can still hear your soft refrain. Midnight blue, only you, falling on falling deep in the city that never sleeps.
Walked in with a heavy and tired soul. Needed something just to feel whole. Found a small seat beside the back door, away from the rush and the city roar. The bass is thumping like a steady heart, ready for the night to finally start. Feel the velvet groove in my chest. This is the only place I can rest. Smooth vibrations in the air, smooth like honey, sweet like wine. Everything is feeling so fine. Step by step we cross the line, underneath the glowing neon sign. Baby, you look so divine. Looking out through the window pane, watching the street wash out the stain of the long day that's finally done. Waiting for the rising of the moon, not sun. Your silhouette is a work of art, keeping the pieces from falling apart. Smooth like honey, sweet like wine. Everything is feeling so fine. Step by step we cross the line, underneath the glowing neon sign. Baby, you look so divine. Let the melody take the lead. You're the only rhythm that I need. Don't say a word, just let it be. The music is setting us free. Smooth like honey, sweet like wine. Everything's feeling so fine. Step by step we cross the line, underneath the glowing neon sign. Sweet like wine, feeling so fine. Yeah, it's our time.
Sunlight spills across the wooden floor. The smell of coffee warms me to the core. No alarms, no plans, just you and me, watching clouds drift by so lazily. Let the morning slow, let the hours go. Latte and lazy Sunday, nothing left to do. Just a latte and lazy Sunday, spending it with you. The pages turning slowly, the music soft and low. latte and lazy Sunday. I never wanna go. Your sweater draped across the wicker chair. Jazz from the speaker floats into the air. Half-read books and half-drunk cups of tea. This quiet life is all I'll ever need. Let the morning slow. Let the hours go. Latte and lazy Sunday. Nothing left to do. Just a latte and lazy Sunday. Spending it with you. Pages turning slowly. The music soft and low. Latte and lazy Sunday. I never wanna go. And I know the week will rush back in, but right now time is thin, like honey in the light. Let's stay a little longer in this dream. Latte and lazy Sunday, just me and you. Latte and lazy Sunday, always coming through. Sunrise paints the window pane, a golden glow, a brand new start. Another day, no time for rain, a fresh beginning for the heart. City wakes with gentle hum, a symphony of life unfolds. New adventures yet to come, and stories waiting to be told. Urban bloom, a vibrant sound, where new dreams are always found. In this cafe, bright and free, just the perfect place to be. Every beat a joyful tune, beneath the vast and open sky. Dancing beneath the morning moon, as moments gently pass us by. Coffee's brewing, sweet and light, a comforting and warm embrace. Chasing shadows, holding tight, finding beauty in this space. Every beat a joyful tune, a rhythm that sets my spirit free. Dancing beneath the morning moon, just the urban soul and me. Urban bloom, a vibrant sound, where new dreams are always found. In this cafe, bright and free, just the perfect place to be. Every beat a joyful tune, beneath the vast and open sky. Dancing beneath the morning moon, as moments gently pass us by. Shimmer soft and deep, a canvas for the soul to ride. Promises the city keeps, with nothing left for thoughts to hide. Guitar whispers clear and bold, a passionate and sweet embrace. A brand new story to unfold, finding beauty in this place. Urban bloom, a vibrant sound, where new dreams are always found. In this cafe, bright and free, just the perfect place to be. Every beat a joyful tune, beneath the vast and open sky. Dancing beneath the morning moon, as moments gently pass us by. Fade away the morning's grace, a lingering echo in the air, leaving smiles upon each face, beyond all worldly care. Until the next sweet delight, a promise whispered to the night, in the urban hopeful light, bathed in soft and golden light. Same corner booth, same afternoon, same cup of chai, same old tune. You walk in late like you always do, and somehow I've been waiting here for you. You shake the rain off of your coat and smile like you misread a note that said to hurry, and I'm glad you didn't, 'cause the slow moments more than I've been given. Don't say a word, just sit beside me. We don't need much, we never did. Just your presence here is more than enough to fill the quiet with all this love. In this corner booth where the light comes through, I've been saving all my stories just to tell them to you. In this corner booth, nothing left to prove, just your hands across the table in the afternoon, just the afternoon. The barista knows our usual order now, smiles like she's figured something out. The window falls with cold December air, but in here is warm and I don't care. We talk about the things we left behind, the years that shaped us, made us softer kind. And somehow in between the cups and sighs, I see your whole life living in your eyes. Don't say a word, just sit beside me. We don't need much, we never did. Just your presence here is more than enough to fill the quiet with all this love. In this corner booth where the light comes through, I've been saving all my stories just to tell them to you. In this corner booth, nothing left to prove, just your hands across the table in the afternoon, just the afternoon. Some people look for love in louder places, in crowded rooms and bright lit public spaces, but I found mine in quiet, simple corners, in coffee rings and dogged paperbacks and mornings. The hum of conversation, cups and steam. This ordinary life has been my favorite dream, and I would choose this table, choose this light, choose you across from me every single time. In this corner booth where the light comes through, I've been saving all my stories just to tell them to you. In this corner booth, nothing left to prove, just your hands across the table in the afternoon. Corner booth, just me and you. Corner booth, I'll always find you here. Corner booth, always coming through, always you. People rushing past the glass, umbrellas, faces, nothing lasts. I've got my window seat today, watching all the world away. A businessman with tired eyes, a couple sharing their goodbyes, a kid who stops to count the rain before the bus sweeps by again. And I've got nowhere I need to be, just this one cup and the city street. A playlist made for afternoons like this, the kind of feeling I don't want to miss. From my window seat, I see the whole world moving. From my window seat, there's nowhere I'd rather be. Rain or shine, the city speaks in 100 little songs. My window seat, I feel like I belong. And from my window seat, from my window seat, another latte on the way. I let the afternoon just play. The barista draws a little leaf, enough to give my wandering mind relief. Outside, the faded cherry blossoms blow across the intersection slow, and someone's laughing on the phone about a joke I'll never know. But somehow even strangers make me feel like all these small things are beautifully real. I pull my journal out and start to write about this ordinary, perfect afternoon light. From my window seat, I see the whole world moving. From my window seat, there's nowhere I'd rather be. Rain or shine, the city speaks in 100 little songs. My window seat, I feel like I belong. From my window seat, from my window seat, maybe I'll stay another hour. Watch the clock hands lose their power. There's no rush and no alarm, just the city doing all its gentle harm, filling up my heart with quiet things, with strangers' smiles and pigeons' wings. And in this small glass square of mine, everything outside feels just fine. From my window seat, I see the whole world moving. From my window seat, there's nowhere I'd rather be. Rain or shine, the city speaks in 100 little songs. My window seat, I feel like I belong. From my window seat, from my window seat, window seat, city lights and the beat. Window seat, this is all I need. Window seat, just the rain and the street. Window seat, this is all I need.
I made your favorite tea before you woke, the kind that tastes like autumn in a cup. The radio played soft and barely spoke, and I just sat there watching daylight up. The steam rose slowly off the windowsill. The morning moved the way that mornings do, and in that quiet, ordinary still, I thought about how much I love this life with you. This is the slow burn kind of love, not the fireworks or the rush, not the lightning, not the thunder, just the mornings made of wonder, just the mornings that we barely touch, and the way you know when enough's enough. This is the slow burn kind of love, the kind that keeps on growing. I don't need the grand romantic scene, just Tuesday nights with candles burning low. The little things that fill the space between are all the places I could ever want to go. You hum a song you don't know all the words to, and leave your coffee rings on library books. And somehow in the mess and in the virtue, I find 1,000 reasons everywhere I look. This is a slow burn kind of love, not the fireworks or the rush, not the lightning, not the thunder, just the mornings made of wonder, just the mornings that we barely touch, and the way you know when enough's enough. This is a slow burn kind of love, the kind that keeps on growing. People write about the lightning strike, the moment everything collides at once, but nobody writes about the Tuesday nights, the quiet, unremarkable abundance of choosing someone in the early dark, of staying when the beautiful gets hard, of learning all the edges of a heart, and loving what what you find beyond the scars. This is the part they always seem to miss, the ordinary grace of all of this. So here I am, still learning how to stay, not running when it gets too real or raw. And every time I almost walk away, I find it's you I keep on walking toward. The kettle hums, the morning light comes through, and you reach out your hand across the sheet. And in that half asleep, half waking space, I think there's nothing in this world more complete. This is the slow burn kind of love, not the fireworks or the rush, not the lightning, not the thunder, just the mornings made of wonder, just the mornings that we barely touch, and the way you know when enough's enough. This is the slow burn kind of love, the kind that keeps on growing. Slow burn, slow burn. This is the slow burn kind of love. Slow burn, just burning slow, the kind of love that keeps me warm. Slow burn, slow burn.
Golden sunlight on your face, busy people slow their pace. Tiny cafe near the sea, feels like somewhere meant to be. Espresso melting into ice, summer air and city lights. Every little sound tonight feels cinematic somehow. You keep dancing in your chair like there's music everywhere. Even traffic down the road starts moving with the flow. Clouds are painted peach and gold, evening never felt so slow. Maybe happiness is small, maybe it's this after all. One more song before sunset, one more thing we won't forget. Espresso sunset nights, pink and orange city lights. Laugh until the sky turns blue, everything feels new with you. Paper cups and summer breeze, tiny moments easy free. Maybe this is paradise wrapped inside these neon lights. People skating down the street, rhythm moving with the heat. Street performers by the square, playing songs into the air. You start singing out of tune underneath the rising moon. I pretend to hate the sound, but honestly I love it now. Coffee shop speakers hum like a heartbeat, soft and warm. Somewhere in the fading light, everything begins to shine. Maybe we'll forget someday what we talked about today. Still I know I'll always keep this sunset inside of me. If tomorrow comes too fast, let tonight forever last. Espresso sunset glow, some feelings never let go. Even when the daylight fades, I'll replay these cafe days.
Late night roasting coffee beans, neon signs and movie scenes. City humming far away while the records softly play. People typing at the bar, dreaming bigger than they are. Students running out of sleep, still pretending deadlines keep. You walking around midnight, leather jacket, silver light. Order something way too strong, then start singing to the song. Everybody turns around, smiling at the sudden sound. Funny how your energy changes every room completely. Maybe nights were made for us,
coffee hearts and neon rush. Late night roastery vibes, young hearts coming alive. Music bouncing off the walls like we never grew up at all. Coffee steaming, city heat, moving softly to the beat. Maybe life feels better when the night keeps pulling us back in. Street lights flicker down below, traffic moving extra slow. Taxi radios nearby blend with jazz and midnight skies. Someone spills a cup and laughs. Nobody gets mad at that. Everybody feels relaxed, like the world stopped pushing back. You start dancing near the bar like you forgot where you are, and somehow the tired room suddenly begins to bloom. Barista grinning, half asleep, still moving gently with the beat. Maybe happiness looks small, but tonight we feel it all. One more song before goodbye. One more cup before sunrise. Late night roastery glow, some feelings move soft and slow. Even when the daylight breaks, I remember all these days. Late night roastery dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Still the night felt warm enough to make this tired city blush. Electric blue and a neon pink. I don't even have the time to think. Put my sunglasses on my head. Forget the things that the neighbors said. I'm catching a ride on a city bus. The whole wide world is waiting for us. I feel the rhythm in the concrete street. The melodies making life complete. High heels click in a funky beat. City groove under the morning star. I don't care how near or far we are. Sparkling lights in the afternoon. I'll be dancing to a different tune. Pop the soda, let the bubbles fly. We're the stars of the morning sky. Window shopping in the fancy town. Nothing's ever gonna bring me down. I see my reflection and I give a wink. Life is better than you'd ever think. A pocket full of sunshine and a little change. The whole universe is within my range. City groove under the morning star. I don't care how near or far we are. Sparkling lights in the afternoon.
walking down the lane with a skip in my step. Kept all the promises that I kept. The flowers are nodding as I pass by, saying hello to the big blue sky. I've got a whistle stuck in my throat, sailing away on a paper boat. 1, 2, 3, let's start the day. Throw all the heavy clouds away. I'm feeling light as a feather now. Simple things, simple love. Bluebirds singing in the trees above. Hand in hand, heart to heart. This is the best and the sweetest part. Just a little bit of magic in the air. I'm finding happiness everywhere. Picnic blanket on the clover green, the prettiest sight I've ever seen. Jam and bread and a little bit of tea. Everything's perfect for you and me. No more puzzles, no more lies. Just the sparkle in your happy eyes. Simple things, simple love. Bluebirds singing in the trees above. Hand in hand, heart to heart. This is the best and the sweetest part. Just a little bit of magic in the air. I'm finding happiness everywhere. It doesn't take much to make me smile. I think I'll stay for a little while in this garden of pure delight, where everything is shining white. Simple things, simple love. Bluebirds singing in the trees above. Hand in hand, heart to heart. This is the best and the sweetest part. Everywhere, I see it everywhere. Simple love. waves are calling my name so loud. I'm floating above every single cloud. Tropical vibes in a coconut shell. I got a story that I want to tell. Feel the beat of the island drum. The best is yet to come. Under the shade of a palm tree leaf. Blue horizon, MOC. This is the place where I wanna be. Breezy dreams, golden sand, walking together through the wonderland. Softest rhythm, deepest blue. I'm falling in love with the summer view. Sunsets painted in orange and gold, the greatest story that was ever told. Dancing around a campfire light, into the middle of a starry night. Every heartbeat is a tropical song. This is the place where we belong. Blue horizon, MOC. This is the place where I wanna be. Breezy dreams, golden sand, walking together through the wonderland. Softest rhythm, deepest blue. I'm falling in love with the summer view. Let the ocean wash your tears away. Save them for another day. Now it's time to feel the heat. Move your body to the summer beat. Blue horizon, emerald sea. This is the place where I wanna be. Breezy dreams, golden sand, walking together through the wonderland. Emerald sea, you and me, just breathe. Summer breeze. The rain began at 2:30, the kind that blurs the avenue. I found a table near the door and ordered what I'd had before. A cortado and a book I've read 3 times already, covered dead. But somehow every rainy day the words feel different, new, okay. The window pane collects the drops, the espresso machine never stops. And between the steam and pour, I feel like I've been here before. In some past life, some softer year, where afternoons like this were dear. This is my rainy afternoon ritual, a little habitual, a little beautiful. Rain on the glass and a warm cup near. This is the only place I want to be, right here. My rainy afternoon ritual, everything usual feels spiritual. When the sky turns gray and the world slows down, this ritual is all I found. A stranger reads a magazine about a life she's never seen and smiles like she's in on something good, the way that only rainy days could. barista hums a melody I can't quite place but feels so deeply like something from a film I saw where nothing happened but I loved it more than any plot with twists and turns. This afternoon just slowly burns into the fabric of my week, a pocket full of what I see. This is my rainy afternoon ritual, a little habitual, a little beautiful. Rain on the glass and a warm cup near. This is the only place I want to be. Right here, my rainy afternoon ritual, everything usual feels spiritual. When the sky turns gray and the world slows down, this ritual is all I found. And maybe I don't need to understand why certain days just feel like home, why a gray sky and a stranger's hand around a cup can make me less alone. I'll just keep coming back to this, to afternoons like soft ellipsis, unfinished sentences that say enough to make it through the day. This is my rainy afternoon ritual, a little habitual, a little beautiful. Rain on the glass and a warm cup near. This is the only place I want to be. Right here, my rainy afternoon ritual, everything usual feels spiritual. When the sky turns gray and the world slows down, this ritual is all I found. Rainy afternoon, just me in this room. Rainy afternoon, coming back soon. Ritual, beautiful.
It's 4 o'clock and the light comes in, painting everything in amber and in gold. You're across from me with that quiet grin, and stories from your week you haven't told. The cafe fills with the last of the day, the kind of crowd that has nowhere to be, and we fit right in the best kind of way. 2 people wrapped in coffee and in weed, and the light hits your face like it knows where to land. And I think to myself, how lucky I am. Golden hour coffee, warm cup in my hand. Golden hour softly making me understand that all these little moments that I always let go by are the ones that matter most under a golden sky. Golden hour coffee, golden warm and slow. Golden hour honey, this is all I know. You stir your drink and leave the spoon on the saucer. The little habits I've memorized by heart. I used to think love lived in something larger, but now I know it lives right here in every part. The way you always ask if mine is sweet enough, the way you notice when I'm drifting it's your face, like it knows where to land. And I think to myself, how lucky I am. Golden hour coffee, warm cup in my hand. Golden hour softly, making me understand that all these little moments that I always let go by are the ones that matter most under a golden sky. Golden hour coffee, golden warm and slow. Golden hour honey, this is all I know. Time moves fast on every other day, but here the light decides to stay and bend itself around the room like it doesn't want to leave us too. I wanna hold this in my hands like a photograph that understands that beauty doesn't need to last forever to be the most beautiful thing ever. Golden hour coffee, warm cup in my hand. Golden hour softly, making me understand that all these little moments that I always let go by are the ones that matter most under a golden sky. Golden hour coffee, golden warm and slow. Golden hour honey, this is all I know. Golden, golden, so golden today. Golden hour coffee, never fade away. Golden, stay.
Finally there. I've been sitting at this table long enough to watch the sky change 3 or 4 times over. The coffee's cold and I've been thinking of the distance between who I am and what I've told her. There's something in the hum of afternoon, the way the light decides to linger longer, like the world is asking me to find the tune that lives somewhere between the soft and the stronger. I pull my headphones out and let the room come back to me in layers, slow and present. The clink of cups, the quiet afternoon, and everything about this feels like a crescent. Somewhere between here and there, I find myself in the air. Somewhere between what I know and what I feel. Somewhere between the dream and what is real. Somewhere between the noise and quiet. Somewhere I stop trying to define it. Somewhere between here and there. I'm finally there. I'm finally there. The afternoon unfolds like a letter sent by someone who believed in taking time to say the things they actually meant, and not just fill the page with borrowed rhyme. I wonder if the strangers in this room are also somewhere between their lives and longing. If we all share this particular perfume of almost knowing surface. Somewhere between here and there, I find myself in the air. Somewhere between what I know and what I feel. Somewhere between the dream and what is real. Somewhere between the noise and quiet. Somewhere I stop trying to define it. Somewhere between here and there, I'm finally there. I'm finally there. Maybe I've been looking for a rival, when all along the journey was the thing. Maybe every beautiful survival lives in the in-between, the offering, between the question and the answer, between the melody and space, between the stumble and the dancer, is everything I've been trying to chase. And here it is, in a cup of coffee in an afternoon I almost didn't stay for, in a song I almost skipped right through, in the version of myself I'm not afraid of. Somewhere between here and there, I find myself in the air. Somewhere between what I know and what I feel. Somewhere between the dream and what is real. Somewhere between the noise and quiet. Somewhere I stop trying to define it. Somewhere between here and there, I'm finally there. I'm finally there. Between here and there, between here and there, I'm somewhere. I'm somewhere between. I'm finally here.
Before the world remembers it exists, before the phone lights up and all persists, there is a moment, small and barely there, of steam and silence rising in the air. My hands around the cup, still cold from sleep, the warmth that moves from fingers slow and deep. And then that breath before the very first sip, time holds itself and nothing wants to slip. Just this, just now, just the cup, the quiet, the how of everything beginning soft and new. Just this one moment, just me and you. First sip of the morning, first light through the blinds, first sip like a warning that everything's fine. The world hasn't started, the day hasn't asked. First sip of the morning, I'm holding it fast. I'm holding it fast. You shuffle in from somewhere warm and slow, hair still carrying the shape of letting go of all the tension that the night collected. And here you are, still soft and unprotected. You pour yourself a cup and lean against the counter like you're reading something dense. But you're just waking up, and I love watching the way you return to yourself without noticing. Just this, just now, just the cup, the quiet, the how of everything beginning soft and new. Just this one moment, just me and you. First sip of the morning, first light through the blinds, first sip like a warning that everything's fine. The world hasn't started,
hasn't asked. First sip of the morning, I'm holding it fast. I'm holding it fast. There will be hard days and long ones, and days I won't remember how to feel. But mornings like this are the foundation, the proof that something ordinary can be real, and worth the whole weight of a life, with every stumble, every question, every night. This cup, this light, this person across from me. This first sip is the closest thing to free. First sip of the morning, first light through the blinds. First sip like a warning that everything's fine. The world hasn't started, the day hasn't asked. First sip of the morning, I'm holding it fast. I'm holding it fast. First sip, just hold it. First sip, don't rush it. Morning, first light. First sip, everything's alright.